Welcome to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. Today we're going to discuss digital night vision for prepping. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. So today we're going to discuss digital night vision in a prepping application. So there are three basic units that are popular right now. Over the last year or two, I've kind of bought items and sent them back. Different ones that came up, either ones I saw other people reviewed or the ones I wanted to try, digital night vision wise, and none of them met my expectation at all. So with that said, there's three versions that people kind of lean to at the moment. The Nigh Fox Prowl, the NVG10, and the NVG30. In fairness, I have not tried the NVG30. It does get good reviews. So very quickly, I will tell you, between the Nigh Fox Prowl and the NVG10, I much preferred the Nigh Fox Prowl. I did not like this unit, and I'm going to send it back. Both of them came off of Amazon. You can find a lot of the things I'm talking about in the section below. In the pinned comments, there is my landing page that you can go to that will take you to my Amazon store, and I have a specific store. So you have my main store, and then you have small stores divided up in there. One is for night vision and tactical helmets. So the NVG10 is in there, so is the NVG30. So the NVG30 is the most expensive at about $500 or $600. This one is $300 and some dollars. This one is currently on sale with a $30 coupon down to $213. If price doesn't matter, then I would consider the NVG30 potentially. However, I can buy two of these for what I can buy an NVG30, and this met my expectation, and we'll discuss that. So this one is going back. The main thing about this one I did not like is the field of view is very small. So moving around, even in a home, anything like that, was very difficult. Even navigating outside, I tried walking through the edge of the woods just to kind of see. It was very difficult. I did not like this unit, so it is going back. So with that said, I'm going to set that over there out of the way. And we're going to discuss the Nigh Fox Prowl. So again, in my Amazon store, you can buy this right now for $213. It comes with a hard case like this. It also comes with what they call a skull crusher. If you decided you didn't want to go the helmet route, but it does give you a viable option right out of the box to head mount it and wear it. Just like this, and this is very nice constructed, very quality feeling. Got Nigh Fox branding on the back. It comes with different attachment points for different applications and so forth. It also comes with your user manual and warranty card. It also comes with a little lanyard if you decided just to use it as a viewing device and just carry it like that, or you could figure out a lanyard system just around your neck. You could pull it up and view and then set it back down. That's up to you, but this is a nice little hard case. I prefer a molly pouch. We'll discuss that here in a minute, so I can mount it to my gear if I need to, but if you just want to carry it with something like that, you could. It's got your box there. It does have a 2-year warranty. Says it right there. Let's see. So zoom is a one-time optical plus 3 times digital. So just looking through it, it's a one-time view, so it's not magnified, so it's much easier to walk around. It has a 54-degree field of view. It's got a 1920 and a 1080p sensor in it. The battery is 18650. It is removable and rechargeable. It does come with a way to charge it. Charging method is a USB-C cable. Dimensions give you that. The weight is 25 grams or 9 ounces. It's fairly lightweight, and which I like. With the battery, and that's with battery weight. The IR, it has 850 and 940 at 2 watts each. So you can use either one. The 850 is the one that is, let me make sure I'm telling you correctly here. Give me a second. Let me go look. So one of these is visible to the human eye much more so than the other. Think of like a glowing cigar, kind of red. It's just a very faint red, but it is visible. So the 940, let's see, let me look at something here. So the 940 has less range, but you can't see it with the human eye. However, if somebody's wearing night vision, they can see those IR illuminators no matter what, whether it be an IR laser or illuminator or whatever. So this one, you're able to record 32 gigabyte memory card included. So again, it's got about everything you need in the box. It is not, so the NVG10, I think the NVG30 uses some kind of app that's pretty wonky. People say it's not really good to record stuff that way. I prefer just to do it, on an SD card if you decide you needed to record something. So the controls, and I apologize, this is not going to be a lot of B-roll footage with comparisons of this and that. That's everywhere. So if you're interested, just based on watching my video, do a little more further research and decide. Again, buy them on Amazon. If you don't like them, send them back. I decided to buy them both to kind of do a comparison to see what I thought. I bought all this. Nothing was given to the channel, so just wanted to let you know that. It does have a way to mount it to your helmet through a Wilcox mount. We'll discuss that here in a second. This piece, these are 3 pieces. These are replaceable, and they do have a replacement that you can buy off of Amazon. I bought a replacement, and the reason is because this piece here that actually mounts into the Wilcox mount is plastic. It's the most vulnerable piece of the setup here that could potentially break. So I did buy a new setup here to have as a spare, just as a backup. I've added this ring. So this is one of those, I think it's a 4-inch, and this is one of those coated rings that is designed for like keys that screws together, stainless steel cable, and then I took shrink wrap, and once I screwed it together, I shrink wrapped it here. And the reason is I can now use this to stabilize it on my helmet using the bungees. We'll show that here in a second. You can charge it up. Here is your SD card. It's a micro SD right there in that little slot. You can charge it up there, or you can just simply remove the battery and replace the battery. So if there's a negative about this thing, I will say that you have to remove this screw in order to get to the battery. And it's one of those little mini screws. But however, the screw is captured, so you're not going to lose the screw. So if you look, it's captured, you're not going to lose it, which is nice. But you can just switch out your battery, simply pop it out, put you a new one in, boom, you're ready to go. So I do like that. I do not like the fact that it's this way. I wish it was more where you just kind of slid it in and screwed it in, screwed a cap on. That's the way the NVG10 is when you do theirs. So when you get this, if you decide to try it, when you get this, make sure when you go through the prompts on the screen, there's going to be a section called version. Click on that and see what version you have, because mine was not updated to the latest version. So they have free firmware update on Nigh Fox Prowl's website. Just go over there. It's Nigh Fox Prowl's the version. It's the unit itself. So go over there. I updated mine, and they correct a few things that they had some issues with or whatever. It is basically plastic. The waterproof rating is not great. I'll go ahead and say that. I'm hoping in future units, as Nigh Fox gets momentum, is they're starting to address little things like better waterproof ratings, things like that. It's got a removable cover that's got the clear cap on the end to protect your actual lens. And they always have parts and stuff. You can buy this on their website if this gets damaged or lost. You can buy that. It fits on there pretty snug. Here's your 2 IR illuminators. You also can go into the prompts and do away with either one or the other IR illuminators, or both of them. So you can either do 850 or 940, or you can do none of them or both of them. I did away with the 850 that's visible to the human eye. I just did away with it. So I'm not going to use it because I'm going to use some other things, and I'll talk about that here in a minute as far as helmets and helmet mounting. But here's the thing, guys. It is not a PVS 14. I've seen people compare them to PVS 14s. It's kind of foolish to compare them to PVS 14 in a lot of ways. However, if it's kind of like, it's kind of like carrying my gun all the time. I would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. I would rather have this than nothing. So this right here will get you by in most applications. Again, people talk about, well, if somebody else has got night vision, they're going to be able to see your illuminators and stuff like that. I get that. But 99% of the world, even in a crap hits the fan, prepping situation, whatever, they're not going to have our illuminators and night vision and things like that, most likely. So this right here will get you by in most applications. Is it perfect? No. However, PVS 14s, I know you can build your own. I really don't want to try that. And you can save about $1,000, I think, doing that. The average PVS 14, somewhere between probably $1,800, $2,000 to $3,000. Goes up from there. I mean, I've seen them, certain night vision units, $4,000 and $5,000, $6,000. So for $213, this is a viable option just to have as a backup situation if you need to see at night without white light involved. So I would highly recommend at least having something like this instead of going out and buying that new whatever pistol for $350 you caught on sale. Spend it on this if you don't have any kind of night vision. Night vision as a whole is a force multiplier. It helps our troops. It helps everybody in those type situations. That's why typically your special operations crew owns the night. Why? Because of their ability to operate at night using night vision. Again, I know they use the highest, most greatest night vision available at super high dollar, but just from the average prepping standpoint, something like this would be fine. So consider that. I did go ahead and I have Gen 1 night vision. We'll discuss that later. Early in my YouTube starting career, if you want to call it that, I did a whole night vision thing, and it was on Gen 1 and kind of how I set mine up. So I like this. It's a Molly pack. I can keep everything in here. I add these little foam pads, and then I put my accessories down in here that I need, and then I pad the bottom and I pad the sides. And it goes in here, and I've got all this in my store, my Amazon store, but you just kind of fit it down in here, close it up, and it all fits in here nice and neat, just like that. And I can attach it to my pack. I've got a place for my batteries and accessories there, like that. This top one, only thing I put in here is this little lens cloth to keep everything clean from smudges on the lenses. Again, I keep a screwdriver, and I've got one in here somewhere, a little special one that I have. It's in here somewhere, I don't know where, but it's in here. I don't want to drag everything out, but it's just one of those small micro things for changing out batteries. So, helmets, let's discuss that real quick like. So, skateboard helmets, whatever, you just need this mount. You can either buy this mount or you can buy airsoft type helmets, bump helmets. That's what this is. I recommend the Emerson brand. That's probably the best quality one I've found. I've got a few different ones in my store. You can buy something like this that comes with the cover and all the little accoutrements and stuff that come with it, about $70. But Emerson is one of the better brands. This is not an Emerson. I own some Emerson, but I wanted to buy this and try it out. It's okay. It's not great. I recommend go ahead and upgrading your pads. I also have these pads. It comes in a pack. They're not overly expensive either. Go ahead and upgrade to a better pad system. And this Wilcox mount. So this is basically a knockoff Wilcox mount is all it is. It is simply that. It's even branded Wilcox. However, this one is pretty good quality. I will give them that. So it's also in my store. It's about $70 some. So if you need something to mount it, buy something like this. It's pretty decent. It's not bad at all. I did put tape back here. That's just 100-mile-per-hour tape or duct tape to shim this up to make it a little tighter on the helmet, and now it doesn't rattle around as bad. I also have these in my store. This is a tether. that I can attach to this in case this would come unhooked for some reason. My night vision's not going to hit the deck and get destroyed or damaged. So I do have that. Counterweight. You want a counterweight system. This balances everything out. It doesn't strain your neck near as bad because it evenly distributes the weight from the having the night vision on the front. Get you a counterweight system again in my store. This is the best way to do it. If you're going to use this for shooting, I have an IR illuminator here. So I'm not going to use the IR illuminator on the unit itself. The way this works is I've got this on, and I can take this and move this IR way over to the side so I don't have like shadow cast and things like that. Then I can get it away from my shooting arm. Excuse me, guys. You're going to have an IR laser on your rifle. You spot things through your night vision. You have this because you can now see it. You have the IR laser sighted incorrectly. You put it on the target that you need to take care of, coyote, whatever it is, and pull the trigger. That's how this works. Pretty simple. It's nothing too crazy. Pretty simple to figure out how that works. I've got this little task light over here. It does have IR. It also has red and green, I think, for just if you want to view stuff, and white light also. So it has red, green, and white light and IR. So it's just a very faint cast if I want to read something or you know whatever I need. But anyway, guys, Nigh Fox Prowl. If you're gonna be a serious prepper, have some type of night vision. I can't stress that enough, and I think something like this is very affordable and should fit the bill for you. Again, it's on Amazon. You can easily return it if you decide you don't want it. But for $300 essentially, $325 including your mount, everything you see here, about $325 total out with everything. You might get as high as $350-ish, but between $300 and $350, you should be able to take care of everything you see here, including the pack, the helmet, everything, the IR illuminators. Everything you see should cover in that $300 to $350 range if you shop around on Amazon, and a lot of this is in that store. The store is specifically night vision and tactical helmets. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. If you got any suggestions or anything you've tried, if you've tried the Nigh Fox Prowl, please tune in to letting us know what that is. If you have the NVG10, at least give us some thought. I know it's supposedly a pretty good unit, but again, it's twice the price of this. I could buy 2 of these for my family over that one. Again, this one fits the bill just fine for me. But as always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Bring you another video shortly. Have a great day.